Welcome back everyone to the final chapter of my Grand Exchange only account. 2 years ago I started this series with not much of a idea on how long it would take, but finally after all that time we are now within striking distance of our final goal, which is 1,500 total. We left off last time at 1,476 total. These are going to be 24 of the slowest levels so far. I'm not even sure how we're going to get them yet, but let's get started. So we're starting off the final stretch on a rainy day in Gillinor. No, I just turned the 3D weather plugin on, but I'm liking the mood. So we have 24 levels left, and to do this in a somewhat bearable amount of time, we're gonna have to spread out the skills we train a fair bit. Like I'm definitely gonna need to train my ranged a bit, firemaking, agility. Hopefully we get a couple random events and we can get a few free levels. But the first thing I'm going to start with is investing a bit more money into range training. We're going to buy 22,000 adamant arrows, which of course we're not going to be picking up off the ground. They're pretty cheap though, and that's only a 500k investment, so that should definitely pay for itself. Alright, first level coming in, 77 hit points. Possibly the final hit points level I'm going to get. Range training really never picked up very much unless I'm willing to invest way more money per hour, but currently adamant arrows is kind of the best I can afford. Oh, look at that, we missed the level, but there we go, 71 ranged, still only getting around 30,000 experience per hour, so it's still quite slow. Well, at least we're consistent. We missed the level up message again, but there is 72 ranged. Originally I was going to go for 75, not sure if I'm actually going to do that. Compared to some of the other skills I still need to train, I mean, each level is like 3 or 4 hours, so not super quick. Now one skill that's actually pretty quick to level still is agility. We're only 35 agility, but our training method is so trash that each level still takes an hour or two. We're still using the technique of using 5 toy dolls and picking them up. I did experiment a little bit with the toy mice instead, but it's definitely not worth it. It's like 50% slower experience. The dolls are definitely where it's at. You know, that hour actually wasn't too bad. I kind of got into a nice flow of it, and we were rewarded with 36 agility. I can only do that RSI-inducing activity an hour or two a week maybe, so we're just slowly poking away at it. We've actually managed to retain a pretty decent experience rate, nearly 3,000 experience per hour. That will bring us to 37 agility. I found a bit of a new technique here. I actually went into the western corner, and not only is there like a table here that blocks them going east to west, but there's also a bed below that blocks them going north to south, and because of that they actually don't run away very far almost ever, and that's actually improved my experience rate by about 20%, so a pretty nice discovery actually. Well, I actually managed to do quite a bit of agility training this week, but there is another level, 38 agility. That is probably going to be enough for now. Might have to get a couple more, but this method is it's pretty terrible. It's just so much clicking. It's not consistent at all either. These things just run around like headless chickens, but we're doing our best. Now I've calculated for the final push here, we're going to need about 5 or 6 mil more to be able to afford the rest of our buyable skills. We don't quite have that, but I did find a really nice moneymaker that should easily get us that amount, and that would be enchanting bracelets of slaughter. Right now there's a bit of margin of 500 or 600 GP profit per bracelet enchanted, which is super good. It's incredibly lazy training as well. We can just click once and we only have to bank our inventory once every like minute and a half, so super nice. 3,000 will take probably 3 or 4 hours to enchant, but I should be getting a very nice tidy profit. Okay, so we finally finished up with all of the bracelets. That did take a while, but I think we're still going to be rewarded pretty nicely. We did 2,900 of them. And if we go ahead and price check one right now, it looks like they are selling for 2,800. That was a bit less than I was hoping for, but I think we're still getting about an 800 GP margin, which is still incredibly good. So it took about a day to sell these all, but they finally have sold for 2.9k each. And it looks like we profited about 2.5 mil enchanting about 3,000 of them. So nearly a mil an hour doing this, which is really nice. We're going to definitely take advantage of this again if we can. And we'll try to go buy a couple more thousand bracelets and hopefully we can repeat our success. Okay, so we just woke up to a nice offer that came through on 2,000 topaz bracelets. These things are taking a while to buy, but we're still buying them for around 2.2 thousand each, and I think we can sell them for like 3,000. But I want to get these done as soon as possible because the margin looks amazing, so let's go enchant those right now. Now, if I planned everything out a little bit better in advance, I would probably not have gotten 99 magic so soon because we've already gotten like halfway to another magic level or a virtual level anyway. But either way, there was another 2,000 topaz bracelets enchanted. If we go ahead and price check a bracelet of slaughter right now, they are selling for 3,600 each, which is insane. We're looking at a margin of 1,400 per bracelet. Okay, so it took about 3 days and we had to lower the price slightly, but we were still able to get a very tidy profit. We sold most of them for 3,400, a few of them for 3,500. Either way, we are up to 15 mil total, and I think I made nearly 3 mil in about 2 hours of enchanting. Very good money. So I calculated that I would need 15 mil, and we have it, or nearly do. So what is going to be our final buyable investment with that 15 mil? Well, the first thing I definitely want to get, even though it might not be the most efficient strictly, is 99 firemaking. I want to finish this off with another 99 on the account, and to do that we need 19,000 redwood logs, which sounds like a lot, but it's actually only about 6 mil. We're currently at 91 firemaking, I think, so this will get us 8 total levels, but will probably take 15 hours or something like that. Unfortunately, there is no winter tot in the Grand Exchange. Now here's our very first level coming in here. We're not tryharding this too much because this is just less clicking overall. But there's the first level coming in, 92 firemaking, and that means of course we are now halfway to 99. Alright Bob, here we go again. This could in fact be my last attempt at this. I'm not sure, maybe we'll get another one, but honestly at this point I kind of just want my account to keep one fishing. I think it's funnier that way. Yep. Okay, well, it's been a good day for randoms at least. There's another genie random, which we will actually be able to get another level from. That has brought us to 15 hunter. Well, I've been trying to keep on top of my farming training. We're trying to get at least 2 saplings planted a day. Technically, I can kind of get 3, but it's not really consistent. There we go, though, 86 farming. That took about 2 weeks, and the next level is going to take well, pretty similar because I need to plant like 25 saplings. It's time consuming. But that has brought us to 1,485 total. I'm using the ultra lazy firemaking technique where you even have 2 tinder boxes in your inventory. This seems kind of pointless, but honestly, having to move your mouse around less really does reduce the strain on my arms, which actually leads to less XP loss, so I think it's a worthy trade-off. There is 93 firemaking, but I still gotta burn 17,000 logs. Okay, so I made a pretty decent dent in these logs today. We're down to only 15,000, and we should actually be getting a level here as well. There is 94 firemaking. Okay, another day and another bunch of logs burned. We're down to now only 12,500 roughly. And that means we're also hit 95 firemaking. Only 4 levels left. Each level is taking about 2 hours, but well, we're getting there. Okay, one thing I totally forgot about last time, I never upgraded to black dragonhide. I kind of actually like the look of red d'hide more, but you know, we'll take the accuracy bonus definitely over Fashionscape here. Honestly, still looks pretty good, although we have pirate boots on for some reason. Now I have AFK'd these yew trees far more than I ever imagined. We're truly living out that free-to-play dream, but there we go. I think that's gonna be our final woodcutting level. We'll see though, but 93 woodcutting is where we're ending this off at. I cut so many more yew trees than I ever thought. It's actually kind of grown on me a bit, I think, after these last 200 hours of chopping, holy. But we're done. Well, we're finally under 10,000 logs left to burn. And to mark that milestone, we're also gonna get a firemaking level, 96 firemaking. Just a few levels left, albeit 3 of the slowest levels. Oh my god, I'm actually kind of shocked I got another one of these. I only had about a week left to get this and we actually got another Bob Random. Oh man, it'd be such a shame if it actually gave me the fishing experience at this point. It would kind of ruin my finale. I mean, I'd just be done right now. That'd be a damn shame, wouldn't it? So there's one last non-buyable skilling grind I need to do here, and that's just going to be a quick thieving grind. It only takes about 2 or 3 hours to get a thieving level, so I think this is worth doing. We just hit 71 thieving, and I think if we get one more level, everything should add up perfectly. Well, after mashing my 5 button about another 4,000 times, we are about to hit our final thieving level. That is 72 thieving. That brings us to 72 thieving and 1,492 total level. Okay, so I've already banked 99 firemaking, but we still have about 8 mil left over to invest into our final buyable grind. Now, I've decided we were going to split this up between 2 skills. We're going to invest it into construction and prayer. Now, I think we're going to shoot to get 2 levels in both of them. Prayer is going to be notably more expensive. I think to get 2 levels we need about 2,000 dragon bones, which we insta-bought. And for construction, we're going to need around 4,000 oak planks, which is going to be about 2 mil. That leaves us with a little bit of money left over to be able to afford our final farming level, which we're going to need to buy about 10 or so more magic saplings. So I think it's going to add up perfectly. But if not, we can always sell our ranged gear. I don't think we're going to need it too much anymore. Man, this Gilded Altar was actually a game changer. Without it, I don't think we would have gotten our prayer level over 70. I mean, remember we were just burying them in the ground previously? So there's another prayer level, 83. Okay, so there we go. Our altar is lit for our last couple of bones here. There we go. We are done. That is 84 prayer. Kind of an interesting level to leave it off at. But honestly, that's all the bones that we could afford. We are very poor now. It's been a while since I've done some construction training. Honestly, it's much cheaper than prayer, but quite a bit more click intensive. I mean, we can only do 1 inventory per trip, and then we have to bank, run back. It's annoying, but there is 75 construction. Honestly, this account might make for a pretty good alt account after. Okay, it looks like we have the exact amount of planks we need. This is going to be our final oak larder, bringing us to 76 construction, and that's going to be the final construction level. Well, I now officially have a higher firemaking level than my main account, so woo! There is 97 firemaking and only 7,000 redwood logs to go. Now we're currently at 1497 total, with only a few levels left to go. Well, scratch that, there's 98 firemaking, which means only 2 levels left. Okay, well, originally this video was actually meant to come out on Sunday, but forgot to do my farm run. But that is the final farm run for this account. 87 farming, all from a single patch. Now, for anyone interested, that equates to around 250 magic saplings planted at a single patch. At around 2 a day, that's about 125 days of farming this singular patch. So after 2 years of grinding, we are finally here at the precipice of getting our final level. The first 1,000 total took about 6 months to get, and the final 500 levels, a year and a half. And it's been quite a journey to get to this point. Now we got everyone together for this final level. Thanks everyone for coming. But that is going to be our final level, 99 firemaking. A really satisfying way to close out this account. 99 firemaking and 1500 total. Let's go have a look in the clan chat. 99 firemaking, 1500. Oh my god, it looks so clean. Now I really want to say thank you to everyone who followed my journey these last couple of years. People consistently showed their support for the series the entire time, and that definitely gave me the motivation to finish this thing up. But in the end, I am really happy that I did finish it. Now, how many hours did this take? Well, it looks like nearly 1400 hours went into this account. Now, did I accomplish every single goal I had for this account? No, I didn't, but I did finish the majority of them. Now, will I continue to play this account actively? No, I'm not going to. I think for the most part, I've done everything that is remotely interesting within my restrictions, and while I could open up the map further, I'm pretty happy with how the account progressed, and I think I'm ready to move on to something new. And you won't hopefully have to wait too long for that, as I will be having a new series coming out sometime in January. So as always, thanks for watching everyone, appreciate everyone who stopped by, and I will see you guys in the next video.